Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jaden, and I was inspired by a conversation between me and my sister ranking the Dream Harbor series books. And so today I decided to do my own ranking of all the books with a novella of the series coming out later this month, even though it's only right now it's available I think in the Netherlands or somewhere else, so we have to wait till it comes out in the US. And then the newest novel doesn't come out into until May. So I decided to do my own ranking of the 5 books that are out right now. Starting at the lowest, my least favorite is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And when I read this, I rated it 4 stars. I think now I would rate it lower. I just don't like Jeannie. Jeannie's the main female character in this book, and I just find her incredibly annoying. Like, as soon as the book starts off, it gets straight off into the action, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who these characters are. And that's where she meets the male main character. That's Logan. And yeah, I don't like her. I think she's annoying. Again, I read this book like almost a year ago, so I don't remember much about it. But I just find her really annoying. And it's funny because after I read that book, I'm like, I don't need to read anymore. I read the first one, I'm good. The subplot was not very good. If I remember correctly, it was like she gets like her grandma's bakery or a relative's bakery, and then it turns out one of her grandma's employees is sabotaging it, and it was just a really stupid subplot. Um, but yeah, after I read that book, I'm like, I don't need to read any more. I know there were more coming out, but I'm not going to read anymore. And then once I read more, I'm like, oh, these books are actually good. It was just that first one that turned me off from reading the rest of the series until I read the second one, which I will get to. But yeah, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe is my least favorite because of the main character. I just find her annoying and stupid. And that gets me into my fourth one because Pumpkin Spice Cafe was my fifth. This is my fourth, and that would be The Christmas Tree Farm. And this one centers on Jeannie's brother Bennett and Kira, and I think this one's an enemies to lovers. Again, I read this like months ago. Jeannie's in it a lot, and I don't like Jeannie. Um, so yeah, there's that. I think the subplot in it was okay, and it almost made me cry because it was so good, especially what Bennett does um, for Kira at the end. Yeah, but it almost made me cry. Um, but yeah, it wasn't like my favorite, but I did enjoy it. I liked the sex scenes in that one and how like toys got introduced because I think that was the first one that I saw that toys got introduced in that one, so that was good. But overall, it wasn't my favorite, but I did enjoy it. My third favorite of the series is if I can remember the name of it, it is I just read it, The Gingerbread Bakery. And that one is in the middle for me. I liked it. The subplot that our MMC and our FMC get introduced to, it's kind of clunky in my opinion, but I thought the read was okay. It does take a bit longer to get to the sex scenes in the book, but it makes sense because it's an enemies to lovers because they knew each other, they were in a relationship with the younger, something happened, and now they're enemies to lovers and they grow up to be lovers. So it made sense why the sex scenes were longer to get to. But I still enjoyed it. I don't think this book made me cry. I did read this book last month. I should remember what I thought about this book, but I don't. But I did enjoy it. This one's about Annie and Mac. Mac is short for Macaulay, and all I could think about was Macaulay Culkin. And this one also has Jeannie in it a lot because it's about Jeannie and Logan's wedding. Again, I find Jeannie annoying. If you haven't figured it out by now, I just find her annoying, and she was sort of like a main character next to about her wedding. So I found her annoying. My second favorite of the Dream Harbor series is the Strawberry Pancake House. And this one's about Iris and Archer. So this one is the single father and nanny trope. And this one was almost my favorite until, spoiler, Iris got pregnant at the end. And I'm like, dang it. If she didn't get pregnant, this would have been my new favorite over whatever one is my favorite. But yeah, this one would have been my favorite. It would have replaced number one. but again, she got pregnant. I'm like, nope. I thought it was really cute. I think this one almost made me cry because of what happens at the end again. And it's really stupid because these are like Hallmark movie books, but with like sex in it. And I'm not really a fan of Hallmark movies, but a couple of these that almost made me cry, and it's like, seriously. Um, but yeah, it was really cute. I really liked Iris and Archer together, and I'm glad they were in the Gingerbread Bakery one or mentioned in it. But yeah, I just thought it was really, like, I should have known that Iris was gonna get pregnant by the way, like, in the other books, they use condoms. Um, and Archer was like, oh, something about a condom. She's like, no, you don't need to because I'm birth control. She doesn't use birth control regularly, which is why she got pregnant. And it's like, should have known that was gonna happen, but no, I'm like, maybe it won't happen. And then it did. I'm like, dang it, she's pregnant. But it was really, really good. It was really close to being my number one, which is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. And I love, love, love this one. I'm so glad I picked this one up after reading Pumpkin Spice because this one is my favorite. I'm glad I gave it another chance because of how much I love this book. I relate to Hazel a lot because Hazel is a book nerd. She works at like a bookstore, and I'm a book nerd. I really like her relationship with Noah. I like that Noah is younger than her and he pines for her first. The sex scenes in here are really good. I just really, really love this book. I like how the subplot is a little ridiculous, but it wasn't stupid enough. It was a good way of bringing Noah and Hazel together. Yeah, and the sex scenes kind of start off early and they progress as the book progresses. I don't remember if there's a miscommunication trope in this one or a third act breakup in this one, but I enjoyed this book nevertheless, and it is my favorite out of all 5. Let me know down below what is your ranking of these books, and if you want me to rank any other series that I have. Again, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you later this month when I talk about all the books I read in October. Bye!